While buying an electric vehicle like a Tesla, there are primarily two costs to look at. The first is how much the vehicle actually costs, and the second is how much money will be required to charge the EV. The price of the vehicle depends on the type of model and its specifications that you're looking at. But the cost of charging often depends on a number of factors, from what kind of charging you're doing and what model you're charging, to name a few. Hello and welcome back to our channel. Today, let's look at how much exactly charging a Tesla will cost you. Let's discuss these factors and look at some models too. Before we consider how much money it costs to charge your Tesla and how different it will be across levels of charging, let's first consider different charging levels and what their speed of charging will be. The difference in these charging levels also determines how much money you end up paying. Level 1 AC charging. Level 1 is basically any standard charging for any standard device. It's a universal charging option to charge your Tesla. Just have a standard socket in a wall and you're good to go. By using this option, the capacity you're getting is 110 to 120 volts into your EV at least. But the downside to this mode is that you'll require a lot of time to charge your Tesla. For example, if you have a 2021 Tesla long-range Model 3 with a battery capacity of 82 kWh, you'll require several days to charge the Tesla and not hours. Level 2 AC charging. Now, this is the most common type of charger that is used, even within homes that can be found at public stations. The capacity the plug provides you with is around 220 to 240 volts, and they give you 40 to 50 amps. The level of power they're providing is just around what you need for large appliances like dryers. A level 2 charger can be installed in your home if you're a Tesla owner easily by a specialist or an electrician. In fact, the Elon Musk headed company Tesla also encourages owners of the vehicle to install a level 2 charger inside their homes if possible. You're looking at complete charging of your Tesla in about 8 to 12 hours while using this mode. So give it half a day before you plan on using it. Level 3 charging. Tesla Supercharger. Level 3 chargers are often called DC fast chargers, or DCFC in short, are the superchargers that Tesla gives you. The chargers we discussed before all use alternating current or AC methods for charging, but not the superchargers. They abandon this method and instead conduct charging through the direct current or DC methods. They need a lot more power, with voltage of more than 480 volts and a current of more than 100 amps. The output they give is much greater, usually 10 times more than the aforementioned two chargers. In accordance with the power it guarantees, most Tesla superchargers recharge up to 200 miles of range within a mere 15 minutes. It depends a bit on the rate of charging though. The charging speed can range from 90 kW to 250 kW, depending on what kind of DCFC you buy at the end. Recently, Tesla's CEO Elon Musk also has claimed that it is planning to bring in 300 kW superchargers in the future, but their first looks have not been released in the public domain yet. Also, it has been told that Tesla is planning to triple its supercharger network size within the coming 2 years. Because these types of chargers withdraw huge direct currents, the supercharger is not to be used for charging your Tesla daily. It is a good option to consider when you want to go on long road trips and need quick charging between pit stops. How much will it cost to charge your Tesla at home? Let's look at some of the Tesla models, and according to their specifications of battery sizes and range, and estimate what price in dollars can it cost you at an average. In all the calculations, we can consider the US average costs for residential energy usage in cents per kilowatt hour, kWh, which is about 13.99 cents per kWh, which we can round off to 14 cents per kWh. We also need to make sure of efficiency issues. Tesla Model S. There are two models of the S model, long range and Plaid. Both of them give you a battery pack of 100 kWh, so theoretically you need $14 for 100 kWh of energy. But we must not forget that the AC chargers are not 100% efficient and the power losses are involved. Level 1 and Level 2 AC chargers have an efficiency between 80 and 90%, so we could take the middle value, i.e. 85%, so we would need an additional 15% charge. Adding the 15% charge to $14, we get a total of $16.47 that is required to charge your Tesla from 0 to a full 100%. Obviously, it will be less if you don't start at 0, which is the real case. Now let's look at the price considering the miles. The Model S long range is, as of now, gives you 405 miles as its EPA estimated range. So you'll be paying around 4.1 cents per mile. For 100 miles of range, you need to pay $4.07. The Model S Plaid presently gives you a range of 396 miles. This gives you approximately 4.2 cents per mile, or $4.22 for 100 miles. Tesla Model X. Model X also gives you a 100 kWh battery pack for 2 of its models, so the same battery specifications and the same price will be considered, and according to specifications, $16.47 will be the money you need to spend to charge your Model X from 0 to 100%. But we have to consider that Model X is larger and heavier than the Model S of Tesla. Also, it gives you a lower range, so the cost per mile would differ in the case of Model X. For the Model X long range, you are looking at an estimated range of 360 miles, which will cost you about 4.6 cents per mile, and for a range of 100 miles, you need $4.60. The Model X Plaid would get an estimated range of 340 miles. This model does give a better speed, but as we can see, a lesser range. It will cost you around 4.8 cents per mile, so it will cost around $4.84 for every 100 miles. Tesla Model 3. Tesla Model 3 are the newer models, and to date, these are the cheapest Tesla models being sold. Calculating the price for charging these models is a bit interesting because for the 3 trims of the Tesla Model 3, different battery ranges are given. The Standard Plus Model 3 gives you a battery pack of 50 kWh, and the Long Range Model 3 and Performance versions give you a battery pack of 82 kWh. We have to remember that during all these calculations, we are taking the average efficiency to be 85%, hence adding the 15% extra cost to make up for the deficit. Let's first consider that the smallest one, which is the Standard Range Plus Model 3. As it gives you a 50 kWh battery, it will cost you around $8.24 to charge straight from 0 to 100%. This is a fairly lower price compared to the other models we saw. With long-range models, we get more battery, but that unfortunately also means more charges for us. Plus, if you charge for a longer time, you'll need more costs. So for the 2 trims, long range and performance, you get 82 kWh batteries. That means that you'll need $13.51 in your wallet to charge up these trims fully from 0%. Now let's talk about mileage. The long-range Model 3 gives you a 353-mile range, which means about 3.8 cents per mile or $3.83 per 100 miles. The performance trim for Model 3 has an EPA range of 315 miles, and it can cost you around 4.3 cents per mile. This means you're looking at $4.39 for 100 miles. The Standard Range Plus Model 3 gives you a range of 262 miles, which means about 3.2 cents per mile, and a rather fair price of $3.15 for 100 miles. Hope that this information is helpful for you and gives you an insight into what buying a Tesla and its charging needs are like. If you like the content, be sure to leave a like and press the red subscribe button.